Welcome back once again to my channel, the Visionary here, and today I'll be making a video about, I don't know, about work. I should be working right now, but I'm so tired. In a way, I'm entertaining you, all of you, and yeah, I think that's the future. The future is, um, a lot about, goes a lot about entertainment. When I was younger, when I when I was younger, the future was a lot more involved around the physical activities, the physical body, work with the wood, work with football, sports, this and that. But as I mature, I realized that it's not, it's not the body. It's not a question about the body. It's a question about the mind. Your mind, the people's mind, whatever who's controlling your mind has your actions, your thoughts, your body as a consequence. And I'm not saying I'm worth it, or having your attention and having your minds, but uh at least I've seen a lot of evil, and I want to fight that, and try myself to, get my forgiveness for all the evil activities that I've done in the past, and make a good message and make a good impression on society. Try to hurt as less as people as I can, and try to help everybody as a team to survive, because it's very easy to get resentful, and it's very easy to be upset with everybody and to be complaining about the neighbors, about my mother, my father, my brothers, my uncle, my this and that, and never take any kind of accountability for the own mistakes. And hell, I made a lot of mistakes as well. So we have to learn to go with the flow. Learn to forgive ourselves and forgive others for their mistakes. Don't be too hard on yourself. I'm so tired. I can record videos because I'm just speaking. It's completely for free. I just need my mental space to be to be sharp. But I don't need I don't need a lot of physical capacity. So I'm pretty I can't say proud of myself, but I am indeed. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. I fight for the what I believe is the good things, and I made mistakes also, so I cannot. I try not to judge all the others. I try to be as compassionate as I can, but hell, it's not as easy as Hamza speaks. It's not. Discipline is not an easy thing to do. If I mean, if I had more close people around me, if I had like a girlfriend, if I was having some sex and I was loving any woman, then I would have more energy. But as I'm not, and I do need a woman that I like. I need a woman that I admire. I need a woman that I can lose my mind and I can lose myself, and be grateful every single day for all the time that I have, because I think this is what happens to even to myself as I'm getting old. We always have this kind of envy. It's easy to get bitter and get upset with others for the other people's success, but You know, if you want to do good and that's your concern, it's okay to have ambition. But if you want, I heard a lot about Elon Musk and I disagree. I know he wants to do good, and I have no doubts about. I mean, I have very few doubts about that. But he also wants money, so it's a combination of both. And I try to be the same. You know, I try to be the same. I try to get money, even though in the past I've had money on, you know, on in a way evil manners because I was giving McDonald's to people. So I have a theory, theory as well. You know, people, money is people. Yeah, I can't. I don't. I still struggle to create to put my ideas into arguments, but I because my mind is I have a complex thoughts about the world. I don't like the idea of people. It's not me. It's not about me liking it, but money. I do love Elon. I love Elon because I understand him. Um, money. What's money? Is money is an exchange of products and services, which means if you have a need, and I'm the best, and I have the best. And I don't need to be the best, you know, I just need to be the best at the right time for you. Let's say, for example, uh, you're hungry. You're hungry. Imagine you're hungry, and I have imagine yeah imagine you're hungry, and I have the only restaurant available in the city. You're hungry, and I have the only restaurant is available in your city. Even if you don't like me, you have a need. You have a need to eat my. You're hungry. You need to eat. So if you have money, you'll pay me. But if you don't have any money, probably I'll donate you some food. But you would eventually run out of money, and you would eventually starve to death. So for me, it's really difficult because if you're generous and you don't know how to set boundaries and you allow everybody to you know to disrespect you, you'll be destroyed because this is a tough world. It's really difficult, and you have to be really really mentally and physically and emotionally, you have to be really strong, you have to be really very well connected, you need to really good people, you have to make sure that everybody is trying to do the best things they can, and not not exaggerating, because you it's okay to be upset, it's okay to you know, it's okay to be upset with the world, it's okay to be upset with the media. I am also upset with the media. I'm also against all the traditional media, the Portuguese TVE, the Portuguese SIC, the Portuguese RTP1, I'm completely against their style of news. I'm completely against the way they're trying to to get to your minds, to you know, constantly tell you how to act, and people are broke and everybody is suffering, this and that. I hate that. I'm an optimistic. I like to believe that, you know, I can push people up and I can see the qualities in everybody. I like to believe that, but it takes a lot of bravery, it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of it's a lot of work, it's a lot of, you know, it's a lot of not mental work, but it's a lot of, you know, it's a lot of a lot, and takes a lot of, and you know, for good people, I understand everybody, I understand the prime ministers, I understand the people in the heads of the families, I understand the people, I understand everybody, and I understand everybody's pain. It's so difficult to be a human being because you make mistakes, you have a shadow, you you think you're doing the best you can, and you then your ego is your ego is your ego is your enemy. Or something happened to you, let's say a woman you like betrays you, or your wife cheated on you, and then you're even more upset. And I mean, I get it. I know a little bit some things that can help that helped me, but I'm still myself in a way in a way to progress, make progress in my own life. And I still need to get a better phone. I still need to upgrade my bed. I love this bed. I mean, I do love it. Look, it's beautiful. I don't know if you can see, but it's so painful. It's so painful. It hurts my back so much, but it's okay. I love it. But there's a lot of work that I have to do, and then you have this preconception in society that you have to work all the time. And once you get into entrepreneurship, that's not true. That's not true. Elon Musk does not work all the time. I know he says he does, but he doesn't. You know, he plays video games. He goes on podcasts. He he relaxes as well. So it's super important for me and for people like me. I'm not calling out on Elon. Elon does whatever the hell he wants. He's proven to be very fast an individual that learns super quickly. But and I like what he defends, what he's defending now, because in 10 years things can change. So I can only speak about the things that I see now, and I don't see everything. So there has to be a lot of compassion to your neighbors and to your boss and to your even with yourself, because people are always making mistakes. I'm always making mistakes. I'm always making mistakes. Every day I make mistakes. So you also make mistakes every day. Everybody makes mistakes every day. It's just the life, and the goal is to make less mistakes and less mistakes and less mistakes. But it's so hard. It's so hard because it's just too hard. It's just too hard. I recommend everybody to watch Hamza. I recommend everybody to make a 10 5 year one plan. I recommend everybody to read the Bible. At least doesn't need to. You don't need to read it all today, but read a little bit. I recommend everybody to educate yourself. Educate yourself. Um, it's not your fault. I barely block people. I almost never block people. I just block people because sometimes I need to protect myself, and I feel like they're not helping me. I feel like they're not helping me. They're not helping my cause, and they're not even helping themselves. There's a quote I fucking love it. It's the guy who says, uh, it's the guy who says, "I'm going to help me for you. I'm not gonna. I'm not expecting you to help yourself for me. I'm going to help myself for you." And he says a lot about the. I do like the right on politics. I'm in the middle, but I'm a little bit more to the right because I'm also compassionate individual. So any intelligent person knows that we need to be disciplined and we need to focus on one goal, and it has to be a good plan to achieve that goal. But we also know that we need to be compassionate. So we need the discipline and the compassion. So I like the middle because the middle, this is the, this is the, just like this. This is the spectrum. This is the right. This is the left. The right represents discipline. It represents God. It represents the work. It represents nation. It represents honor, dignity. And this is the left, who represents liberals. It represents freedom. It represents equality. And I'm gonna be honest. I used to be a lot more to the left when I was younger. As I'm getting old, I understand the right because the right is extremely necessary, but I still do believe that we need the mid to be in the middle. I still do believe we need to be in the middle. We need to be disciplined, and we need to be flexible to new ideas, new projects to make life better for everybody, uh, to the rich, to the poor, to the smart, to the dumb. So I think we should punish people, but we should not be punishing people emotionally. Let's just because I'm emotional, I'm going to kill you. I cannot do that. Um, I'm emotional. I need to wait 2, 3, 4 days and then make a rational decision on what kind of punishment you'll get, according to the mistake you made. And as we get old, as we get also more mature, if you face life as life really is, as if you're trying to have an opinion, if you're trying to speak what you believe, if you're trying to get better, if you're trying to make things better, even if you fail, at least you're trying. So as you get old, you also understand that there has to be a need for compassion. There has to be a need for compassion. A lot of authority figures are wrong, and myself, even if I have authority over a little bit of my life. I have authority to on my Instagram. I love you, Zuckerberg. Thank you very much for that. I have some authority over my YouTube channel. I love you, YouTube CEO and founder. I have some authority on my country a little bit, like as a is a democratic nation, so I can vote, and I'm very thankful for that. So thank you. To my nation, and yeah, I have authority over my businesses. That's what I want, because I also know that tomorrow is not going to be the same as today. I know that I shouldn't be trying to face these societal structures and authority structures, but I feel like I can do better. Not only that, I feel like I have done a lot better, and I'm honest and I'm authentic, and I have a lot of qualities that people are unprepared for. One day I'll die. You'll miss me, but I hope I'll be forever in your hearts. To the people I did good, to the woman I loved. I loved a woman that bring me on only pain. So I don't know if I want to love again. She also bring me a lot of joy. It gave me a lot of joy as well, and I love to make love with her. But I don't know. I need to heal a little bit more, and then be able to open myself and love again. I need to see if I can love again. I don't know. Love is very dangerous. Love is so dangerous. Love is so dangerous, and we need to be careful with people. What people choose to be in charge. It has to be competent, intelligent people. You cannot put in charge people with low IQ. You cannot. I'm sorry. And people with low experience, life experience. You cannot. You need to. You need to put competent people who are disciplined, organized, who knows some of the good values, and they fight for them. It's not just to know them; you have to fight for them. You need to see injustice happening, and do something. You need to see someone starving, and you feed them. So you cannot just be this ego, bad person, like resenting everybody. You need to do good. You need to wish good for others, and yeah, this life. You need to also be mature. What means by that is stand for what you believe. And it's been 20 minutes, and I'm going to upload. I need a better computer and a better phone. I need a better bed. It's like, oh my goodness. Once I get it all, what am I gonna do? I have no. like I was 22, 23. I realized that I could still push a little bit, but it's not gonna happen forever. You know, I cannot keep doing the life that I was doing. I had to rest, and I was living a crazy life with almost no food. I cannot keep doing that. I have to rest, give myself some time, uh, get myself some good foods, learn how to have a farm, and try as much to forget about recognition. You know, because I still struggle with that. I still struggle with getting people's how can I say that, recognition. I need to forget about that. It's like you having sex, expecting woman to have an orgasm. You know, if you keep expecting that, sex won't be as good as, you know, you're gonna feel. She's gonna feel pressure. She's not gonna feel, you know, loving. She's not gonna feel um, you know, connected to you. So it's, you have to let it go, let it happen, let life happen. Same to men, you know. If you, even though man is easier, I think it's easier to give a man. I don't know. For me, I've never struggled with that. There's only once that my dick didn't get hard, but I had a bad day. You know, I didn't sleep much. I didn't train. I didn't eat as well. So yeah, my dick didn't work as well. So yeah, that's it. You know, it's life. Because people have these desires. People have these. Uh, they wanna experience life. They wanna try different things. And if they don't, if they wanna, you know, they wanna play. They wanna work different jobs. They wanna experience more. If they don't for some reason, then it's gonna just resent people. And to me, I do believe that I see a lot, like it's like money. It's so difficult. It's so difficult. It's really difficult because it's a difficult world. It's a difficult world. Sometimes I'm fighting for something that I don't really know if it's the right thing to fight for. So it's a very difficult world we live in, and I have my goals, but and that's something I disagree with him on. You know, not everything is worth doing for your goals, and you cannot take pride on your goals if you lost on the moral front. You know, you can't just do whatever you want and expect people not to be upset and sad, and you know, not to. But that's for another day. You know, you want people to speak freely. You want people to give their opinions as they in a free way. Even if they don't like you, even if they are upset with you, they should be free to have an opinion and to go and share that opinion with the neighbors, with society in general. So I hope everybody is listening to me. You have everything you want. You know, I hope you have uh, some compassion, and you don't do everything to take, you know, to just take things. I hope you. I try to do good, but I also make mistakes. You know, I also am not perfect. You know, I'm not perfect. I judge myself a lot. You know, I'm so critical of myself. If you think I'm critical to you, you're my neighbor, and you think that I'm criticizing you. Imagine how critical I am for myself. You know, and I know people. I know a lot of people like me. But your ego. I need to read the book "Ego is the Enemy" by Ryan Holiday. I have, you know, I'm not. I don't know. As the terrible guy, he said everything's gonna happen quick in our life, but it's not really happening that quickly right now. But I had a call that I was not expecting from an old professor. Old is a good friend. You know, of course, life. Uh, of course, people have expectations. You know, some people, but you need to think people as as good people. You want money to be on good people, because good people, they have more wisdom. They know. So if you read a little bit of the Bible, like, you don't need to read much, but just a little bit, because bad businesses, they happen everywhere. Bad things happen everywhere. The only way you can combat evil is trying to do good. And I tried every day. I tried every day. I made evil. I made bad things myself as well. So be have some compassion about the others. If you're trying to take powerful structures down, to do good things, and you believe that's what you believe, then fight for it. Fight for it. This is a free world. This is actually, Portugal is still is still democracy. I like it. I don't think we should live in a dictatorship. I think we should live in democracy. But I don't know. I don't think democracy can stand out to. I don't think democracy can stand out to dictatorship. I don't know if Portugal was under attack, like Ukraine is. I don't think we would have a chance. I don't think we would have a chance. I don't think we're prepared for that. I don't think we have the resources for that. There has to be a lot of need for people like me and my Portuguese fellow friends to man up and to the best, to fight for the things you believe. It's nowadays Tate is also right again. This is a digital war nowadays. It's no more. It's not anymore a physical war. It's people don't care about the physical anymore. You only need a house. You only need a I don't know, 100 grand, 200 grand a month for food, and that's your basic needs. You only need really few things to be a competitive individual in the digital world. You know what I mean? So the war is no longer physical; it's digital. So it's a war for opinion. It's a war for expression. It's a war for opportunity. It's a war for uh, innovation. It's a war for freedom. Because people, they want to say whatever they want to say on social media and not be punished for that. People want to express their opinions, and sometimes even to do bad things, because uh, it's so difficult. The world is so difficult. It's I don't as I will keep getting old and old and old, and I'm telling you, this is so difficult to process. Like, my mind is, I have so many blocks, because I can't express how hard it is to stay alive in this society, in this world. It's I'm not saying it's difficult to stay alive, because to stay alive is not that difficult, but it is difficult to process everything in the mind, and to be like, well, I cannot help this person, she's in pain, and, I can't help her, I don't know, there's nothing I can do to help her, I have to see them suffering, and being incapable of help. So it's so difficult to me, but to everybody I hurt, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. Yeah, I want you to know that it was not my intention. If I hurt you because something I did, I'm really sorry. I tried to do good. I'm a human being. I have bad days, and I have desires as well. So yeah, power, recognition. You don't want any of that. A smart person doesn't want any of that. Just want some peace, and I have ideas to make the world better. And if I keep working, and if I work hard, even though I'm not very disciplined, I want to get more disciplined and better and better. And learn more and more and more because I need to challenge my mind. But I want to make life better. I want to make life better, and I have ideas to. I don't know if I can finish starvation, but if I keep working super hard as I'm trying to, I think I can end starvation in the world. I think I can do that. But it's gonna be so much work. It's gonna be so much work. This is why I don't really like capitalistic people. Like Iman, that makes me like I respect you because you convince people to give you money, but it's not enough to get my full respect. You have to be doing good causes. You have to fight for really, really good causes and genuinely good causes. Not just we know you're scared. We know you're in your past traumas. I also have them. Everybody has them. Everybody was hurt. Everybody. There's not one single person who hasn't been hurt in their childhood. I don't believe there's healthy people. Naturally healthy. I just don't believe that. In school, people hurt each other. In households, people hurt each other. In sports, people hurt each other, and that's okay. You don't wanna grow not getting hurt. You wanna get hurt and get over it. That's also gonna make you better and stronger, and wiser and smarter, and make your body bigger, and so it's the pain. Yeah, it's the pain, and then people start to. It's the suffering. It's a lot of suffering, and we're not going to easy times. This is not going to be easy times. We're going to go full through. If you watch my videos, I hope I can help you in some way, shape, or form. Financially, I need to speak to the banks. I owe a little bit of money to the banks and to my mother. I need to. Life is no longer the same. Life is no longer the same. Things are changing. People are changing. The world has changed. And obviously I want to be free to buy whatever I want, and I want to be free to live whatever I want, but I have bigger causes to fight for, and I have bigger work to work for, and forget about recognition. That's like a skill. I gave this. I'm trying to help you. If you're like me, I'm trying to help you. If you're young and you're like me, and in some way, shape, or form, you want recognition for your wins, for your accomplishments, for your beauty, you want to get praised, you want to get, it's a skill you have to develop, doing good deeds without wanting recognition. There were a lot of, how can I say this? There were a lot of fire. There were a lot of fire in Portugal, and I I went and gave water for free, and they asked me to make a signature, and I was like, no, I don't want to. So I'm trying to give without recognition, and I struggle to do that because I always want recognition. I want people to look at me and respect me and be like, hey, this guy has a big dick, and but you have to be also humble and forget about that, because otherwise it's just pain. It's just pain, and it's just struggles and this and that. So I'm proud of myself. I need to buy a scooter. I'm gonna buy a scooter. In a way, I miss my ex. I miss my friends as well. But what can I do? There's a reason why people separate themselves, and I have to. I have to. Yeah, I have to be honest. I have to be. How can I say it? I have to be. I have to be okay with that. You know, I can't, I have to be okay with that. If they did that, if I made that mistake, that decision in the past, uh, I need to remind myself why I made that decision. You know, if I stop playing sports, if I stop going to some courses, if I stop some friendship or relationship, I need to remind myself why I did that. I need to remind myself, okay, this is why. This is why you're no longer studying. This is why you're no longer in this relationship. This is why you're no longer with this person. And even though there's still love, even though I still love a couple of friends, and I still love a woman that I don't know if I love her. I don't know. I don't know. I'm. I don't know. I want to live a more private life. Like, I know I'm on social. I know I'm posting on YouTube, but I want to be living like. I want a world where people can have their privacy. Uh, like as much as they can. You know, like you want to have your privacy. No societal expectations. No people. You know, you want to have your privacy. You need some space. You need some. Um, no, you know, not always being judged by your decisions, your needs. You know, I have needs, and that's and again, I can't. Even though I like Iman, I can't, and I'm thankful for his content. It inspired me, but I can't agree with everything he says. You know, again, he says that. Um, I think he's looking for approval. I think he's looking for people's approval. I don't think he's being authentic. And I think that happened because he has work to do. You know, I think it happens because I see a lot of that in football as well. You know, just because you have the training session to do, just because you have the game to play, just because you have things to do, you have no time to actually find who you are and actually okay who just because they always have things to do, they never get the time to do what they really want, you know, to do what they really want, so they suppress that, they forget about that, they forget about the things they want, and they focus on the work they have to do, which I understand, but if you keep doing that on the long term, you get old, 60, 70, and you look back and it was always work and you never did anything you wanted to do. So it's a different kind of mindset. If you just want to get accomplished things, go for that, just work, never go after the things you really want. If you want to get a little bit more out of life, and you have the courage, because you also need courage, you really need courage to go for the things you want, because there's gonna be rejection, there's gonna be pain, uh, there's gonna be suffering, there's gonna be um, for some there's gonna be for some jail, punishment, judgment, societal punishment. You're gonna get beaten up, people will beat you. So if you go for the things you really want, it's a dangerous life, you know. I hear a lot about there's a Brazilian guy on my reels, my Instagram reels. He speaks a lot about you cannot do what you want, you have to do what you have to do. And I slightly disagree because he's doing podcasts. So he made that decision to go on podcasts. So it's like he's contradicting himself. He's doing what he wants. He's not doing what he has to do. He's doing what he wants, or what he thinks is the best thing to do. So there's a lot of like I think about society in a way that uh, it's still difficult for me to put my thoughts into words, but I'm getting better at that. I'm getting better at putting my thoughts into words and communicate them in a efficient way into the world in Portuguese and in English. Portuguese to my Portuguese families and friends, and in English to the whole world. If I just speak Portuguese, I could do it, but I have a lot of fans around the world. I have a lot of not fans, but I don't want to call you fan, but I have a lot of people who look up to me and like me, and believe that I'm a good force and I'm doing good job and a good member of society. And I'm trying. At least I try. And there's gonna be a day where I'll be so tired and I'll need assistance, and I need it last year, and I didn't get much assistance, but I hope this never happens again. And I'll make sure you, my followers, my viewers, grow up to be a man as competent that you can lately in life help me if I need. I'm not asking, it's just if I need, you can, get me some chicks, get me some food. I'll be very thankful to you, my young fellas. Thank you very much. Life is unbelievable. It's really cool. If you have the courage, if you live your life, if you have your friends, your woman you like, your family, life is amazing. And thank you, thank you. I have a lot of work to do, and now it's time for me to work. It's time for me to define better my tasks a little bit better, my goals a little bit better again. But I'm better. I'm better. I have better things. I need to meditate. Meditation is one of the most important things for peace. Meditation is a form of prayer. I think we should ban some things from society, but I cannot be. It cannot be me. It cannot be me. I cannot ban anything. I can only ban things from my own life. Uh, I don't know. I think there's a lot of things we should ban, but then there's the question: what's the things we should not ban? Let's say I ban alcohol. You know, then what you gonna do? What will you do? Let's say I ban cigars. What will you do? You'll beat me. You'll wanna beat me. You'll be upset and you'll wanna beat me. I don't know. Life is too complicated. It's so difficult. It's such a complex problems. You're young. You're smart. Fight for them. Fight for them. Fight for them. If you think you have an opinion and you can make things better, go and do it and fight and fight and fight and fight. If you're a student on MIT, if you are a top student on your class, if you think you're different, just keep fighting, keep fighting for the big causes, keep fighting for the big the best contribution to society. And for me, I would like to love again, because I really enjoy women. I really like to be surrounded by beautiful women. I like smart women. I like women I can talk to, competent women who work hard, who are smart. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know. It's difficult. It's difficult. And I appreciate you all. I love you all, young people, old people. I'm a complete humanitarian. I love everybody. So if I made your pussy wet, I'm very proud. But I have to keep living. I have to keep living and try to read more. And if I make mistakes and I pay for the mistakes, it's okay. It's life. It's impossible to. I have good family. I have good family, and I just wanted them to stop watching the news. Eliminate the news of your life and start to focus on productivity systems, and you'll be better. You'll be better. You don't need money to make money. That's most of the society is a lie. Most of the things in society is a lie, and any intelligent individual on presidency on would know that. And but it's so difficult. It's so difficult. I really need a lot of competent people. It's so difficult, and I'm 24. I'm at the peak of my strength, my capabilities, my sexual abilities, and I struggle now. Imagine at 50. I think it also comes because I don't have any woman in my life right now. Like that makes my dick hard. There was one. She was the last woman that made my dick hard. Just speaking to her, just speak. I just spoke to her and my dick got hard. My pants. I was like, oh my god, I want to destroy this woman. I want to fuck her, but I couldn't, and I had to suppress that emotion again. And it's difficult. You have to suppress things forever. It's so difficult. But it is what it is. So thank you for watching this video. I have to stop speaking about this because it's not very comfortable. Because I'm speaking about my sexual life, my desires, my money, my private life. But so you understand that I also go through struggles and pains, and we need to have a little bit of compassion for everybody. Um, I have a follower. He's been arrested. I think I can say that. And even to the people in jail, I have a message. I know I haven't been there, but I have a message. But I saw Andrew Tate. Like, I don't know. I can't speak about it. I don't know. There's jails in Portugal. There's jails in different kind of. I don't know. I cannot speak about this. I'm sorry to if you were rightfully or wrongfully convicted. I'm really sorry about that. I know this is a shit world. It's not easy world. But if I can, I will help everybody. If I cannot, I'll still keep trying to help everybody. But sometimes sometimes I need help. Sometimes I really need her. I really want that girl. I want to see her again, but I'm so tired that I need to focus on the work again. And whatever life happens, happens. Let God decide the future and wish good to others, and good will be given to you. Thank you very much for everybody is listening to me. I hope you enjoy my videos, and I hope you take something out of them. So far, the best thing I can teach you is the 10-5-1 year plan, and you get yourself a room. You try to meditate a little bit. This is my habit tracker for meditation over here. So that's my habit tracker. That's the only thing I can say. It's a form of prayer. It's a way of asking for forgiveness for your wrongdoings, and it's also a way to clear your mind from evil thoughts and to refocus on the big picture. And I hope it helps you in some way, shape, or form. But I have to work so much more. This is really it's really a dangerous world. I know, Iman. You have to be in a position of power. You have to be really, really a good person. Like, you have to really be wishing good to the world, because it's so easy to get in a position of money and power and status, It's so easy to just go with the punches and go with the flow and get there, in some ways even by luck. So you want to make sure that you get there, and you are capable to be there. You are prepared to be there, because this is a tough world. It's difficult. I mean, I at least be in positions where failing is almost impossible. Go to places where failures and failing is almost impossible. Make sure you have good systems and good people around you that make sure you're going to win, and or at least you're not going to lose. So thank you everybody for for listening to me, for giving me the opportunities and that I've been given. Women that chose me to be with them, coaches that played me, professors that helped me to get better and to understand better my subjects. So I'm a very thankful guy. Family members that gave me money, that gave me food, gave me resources, my neighbors, all the women that I looked up to, all the not looked up to, but that I appreciated in the streets, and or even to everybody wants to do good. As you mature, you realize that everybody wants to do good. There's not one single individual I found that doesn't want to do good, that is just bad. There's no such thing as a bad person. I don't believe that. I believe there's only good people, and I believe there's only good. But of course, there's different feelings. Like you have to love yourself. Only after you love yourself, you'll be happy for other people's success. Only when you love yourself. You have to be okay. This is my journey. This is what I chose to do. I chose to be on this path. I chose to be chasing this dream. If I fail, I fail. This is on me. I chose this job. I chose my girlfriend. I chose my friends. I chose the city that I'm living. I chose. You have to be like. I choose the food that I eat. I choose the time I go to sleep. I choose the time I spend in bed. I choose the time I go to a coffee. I choose every single thing. It's my accountability. It's my decision. So if you want to rebel, you can rebel, but I would argue that you rebel against. You rebel for good reasons. You don't just rebel for the sake of rebelling.